Hi folks, Glenn Twiddle here. Welcome to another in a series of frequently asked questions. The next one that I wanted to address was a valid question because I've been screaming since I did my secret shop. I don't know if any of you guys saw the results for that, but if you check out at my blog, find the secret shop results, you'll find that we secret shops and real estate agents have found that 90% of real estate agents don't have further contact with their clients after they meet them for the first time. They have none. Basically none, most of your competitors. Even though trainers like me have been screaming to build a database, again, if our survey was anything to go by, most agents don't have anything. So I've been saying, get a database, you need a database, constant contact and all that. So the question came, how often? And that is, basically the answer is as often as your clients will tolerate it. Now here's the thing, they're not going to tolerate you sending your list of open homes, even once a week is too much, if all you're doing to them is barking shoving your open homes for that weekend down their throat when they have no interest in buying or selling a property at that time. So you're going to very quickly get an unsubscribe rate, very, very quickly, if you just do that. So the answer is, as often as they'll tolerate it, if the message is valid. Now one of my guys, on my advice, has done a really good VIP club, where what he does is, instead of just emailing them once a week and saying, I've got some more open homes this weekend, which is, look, it's better than doing nothing. That's good enough if that's all you're doing. It's better than 80% of your competition. But if you truly want to be able to keep a group of loyal, a herd, as you will, a bunch of people who will feed you and your family, in the manner with which you become accustomed, you need a herd of clients that you put a fence around, that you look after like they were your own, and eventually every now and then you shear that herd and you get a commission, you know what I mean, but only in exchange of value, and of course we've been through that. So how often? Well, what he does is every week or 2 weeks or whatever, he emails them, because he's got a VIP club, and he's got a bunch of businesses that give discounts to his herd. So these people have a vested interest with money, monetary best interest, to be a part of his list, because every week or two he says, by the way, here's a new gym that if you're thinking of joining a gym, they're going to give you no membership fee, and normally they're $90 a month, but now they're $40 a month for my crew. So go and check them out. This local coffee shop's giving you 2-for-1 coffees. This local building and pest inspector, he's going to give you a free annual building and pest inspection just for being a member of my VIP club. Whatever it is, if you're emailing them stuff that's in their best interest, you could email them once a day. Well, that might be too much, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, you can have a better chance if you've got something cool to say to them. Whether that's a funny story, a newsletter, something that's informative and educational, something that's truly helping them out with their life, their finances, their wealth creation, whatever that is, you can touch base with them more often. And here's another tip. If you use different media, you can do it more often. If you sent them an email once a week, that might be too much. It might not be, but it might be too much. But if you sent them an email every 2 weeks, a SMS every 2 weeks on alternate weeks, so 1 week you send them an SMS, 1 week you send them an email, 1 week you send them an automated greeting card, or a handwritten note or a handwritten greeting card. Again, there are ways to automate these things, so touch base with me if that's, if you want to find out how, you know where to find me. The next week you might give them a phone call. The next week you might send them a letter, or, do you see what I mean? By using different media. And there's more media now than ever. There's Twitter and Facebook and online, offline, there's a whole bunch of ways we can do our business. MMS, SMS, MMS, on our iPhones, we've got all these cool apps. There's all these different ways to stay in touch now. And by increasing the number of media that you use to stay in contact with your clients, you increase your frequency that they will tolerate. So, there's the tip of the day. How often? Well, look, for starters, get a database. Get an email autoresponder. Get some of these automated contact systems. Touch base with me if you don't know where to start looking. I'm happy to provide that service for you guys. Do something. And then once you've got something in place, maybe add a few extra components to it. There's the tip of the day, frequently asked questions from Glenn Twiddle. I hope that's been informative for you. Again, you know where to find me if you need me. Bye for now.